Oh my god, that is so incredible! Now, if you have a Sony camera, you can buy a Velo adapter to put your real lenses on. This is a Nikon F-mount to Sony adapter. Yes, all you folks out there that have been saying for so many years,
Well, you got a Sony sensor in that Nikon. You got a Sony sensor in that Nikon.
well, since Sony doesn't make lenses and they rely on Canon and other people to put lenses on their cameras, now you too, if you have a real lens, that it's of course that which is capturing the light and, rendering the image. So, if you've got real lenses made by a lens manufacturer that has been in business now for decades and decades and decades and decades, and is a real camera company instead of a consumer electronics company, you now can actually stick a real lens on your camera if you have that Sony camera. So, yes, while there are, in not all, but in many Nikon cameras, a Sony sensor. If you have a Sony camera, you can put a real lens on it. You can get a Nikon lens on your Sony camera. Now available, now for sale. I believe the price is $299. So every time someone says,
You got a Sony sensor in your Nikon.
you go, yeah, but you got a Nikon lens on your Sony. Yeah, and the lens is more important, There's no real bad sensors, but there are bad lenses. So, now, great! If you own one of these cameras, you can stick a real lens on it, made by a true camera manufacturer! Hooray! Yeah!